Texas.
This is 13 Minutes to Magic Texas, an abbreviated limited series podcast about the TAOM, SAM, FISM, NACM combined convention in Arlington, Texas on August the 30th through September the 2nd, 2024, which we call Magic Texas. I am one of your hosts, Scott Wells.
And I'm Derrel Allen.
And I'm Dal Sanders. I'm the president of the Texas Association of Magicians and also co-producer of Magic Texas.
Every 2 weeks, we will bring you information, updates, and highlights from Magic Texas. This week, we're going to be discussing some of the events surrounding the youth activities. Dal, I know you've been involved in teaching youth for a long time in the Dallas area with your academy.
Yes, my wife Cindy and I own the Dallas Magic Academy, and we actually started doing that regularly 8 years ago. But we've taught magic for years. I was teaching magic when I still lived in Shreveport, and that was years ago. You guys got that, didn't you? Anyway, so we've been teaching the Discover Magic program, and it's really a genius program that was devised by Michael Lamar and Brian South and Michael Rosander. And it's great for teaching kids. It's designed for 8 to 12-year-olds, and recently they've come up with new classes that are designed for 5 to 7-year-olds called Magic Explorers. And that's two of the things we're going to be incorporating in our youth academy, our Magic Youth Academy at Magic Texas. And so we will have a option for 5 to 7-year-olds, which will be Magic Explorers. You can think of that as magic meets arts and crafts.
Okay.
The kids will actually
have hands-on
in creating their magic tricks that they do. They will color them, they will put them together, and then they'll be taught how to perform them. And it's really helps with the social emotional learning, the SEL of the kids, and it gives them confidence. And it's a really strong youth program. We've actually been teaching it for 2 years now, and have been very pleased with the way it's gone with the younger children. And of course, the 8 to 10-year-olds will be in our Discover Magic classes. We're going to have a special Magic Adventure Camp. This won't be one of our regular wand courses, but a special class we call Magic Adventure Camp, and they'll learn a lot of magic and get to have some hands-on experiences. And there'll also be a video vault that all the kids can refer to later to brush up on the tricks in case they forget how it works.
Now, these will be things that will be happening during or prior to the Magic Texas convention?
It'll be happening during Magic Texas.
So there'll be kind of two conventions going simultaneous?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do the parents or guardians need to be with the youth at that time, or can they be in the other adult activities?
As long as they're on site, they can be participating in the other activities. But we find that a lot of parents just want to be participating with their kids and doing what their kids are doing. We actually have Derrel here, whose kids were in a similar program, in Las Vegas, so I can't remember what it was.
Their experience?
Well, also, yes. The fact that they came home actually knowing magic tricks that their dad did not teach them, that was fantastic. It was really good.
And I know that you spent a lot of time with them in those classes too, because you came away just raving about a couple of the tricks that
Absolutely.
we teach.
I was going, I need to perform this in my act, so.
So they're not just like, typical little kiddie,
Right.
junk tricks. These are real
slum magic.
These are real well thought out tricks that anybody would be proud to perform.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we're going to bring in the SAM for the older kids with their SAM Youth Academy that they've been doing. And, of course, there'll be some Stars of Magic talking about magic and teaching some moves and things like that for those kids that are already, how should we call them? Not just monkeys, but move monkeys. So.
Now, this is a different direction for the TAOM to be involved, because in the past there's not been direct activities for the youth necessarily. The SAM and IBM have had these kinds of things ongoing for a while, so this is fairly new for us.
The TAOM should have known what they were getting into when they elected me president. So, yes, I keep running into that with TAOM, people saying, but we've never done it that way before. Well,
Now's a good time to do it.
Yes.
Got to get started someplace.
That's right.
And sometime.
And the fact of the matter is, all of our magic organizations are getting very gray, so to speak.
Oh, that's true.
And if we can
You don't mean black and white and gray area. You're talking about us older guys.
Yes.
I think for some magic places, they've issued a silver alert.
So we're hoping that by encouraging kids to get into magic and giving them some great experiences in magic at a young age, that they will continue.
We had talked on one of the earlier episodes about the importance of having your family with you to attend before or after the convention, because there are so many activities happening in and around with Six Flags and the Rangers baseball game and different things that are happening there, certainly. And so this is something that you said will be happening during the convention, but there may be something happening the night or two we're still working on at this point.
Yes, boy, I wish I could tell you about that. I just don't have a confirmation, but let me just put it this way. One of the top names in magic, just go ahead and use your imagination, folks.
Yeah.
One of the top names in magic contacted us and said, listen, we want to be part of what you're doing there. And I had to say, you're one of the top names. I could never afford you. He says, oh yeah, we understand that. We want to come in the day before and do a special show. This will be an added value show. And then be able to be involved with the convention while we're here. And work with the youth and anything else, and do lectures. So,
all the more reason for people to attend earlier.
Yes,
because if this comes about, you might want to attend that public show. And
for SAM officers, our meetings are going to be the day before the convention anyway. They're going to start on September 28th. September 27th, the Thursday. And
August.
You mean August.
August.
Yeah.
Oh,
because we start on August the 30th.
Folks, this is why I have two people here to help control my tongue. Yes, August 27th.
As a parent, I'm going to be with my children during their little sessions there of this named person. Oh, it's going to be great. I mean, for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and again, we'll be releasing all the names of all the entertainers very, very soon. Maybe even next week we can run over like 5 or 6 of the names.
Right. Because we have Mike Miller, who is going to be our talent chairman, who is lining up some stellar acts from, and not just across the U.S., but around the globe.
And one thing we should know, that should be noted, is the acts that we're bringing in are all FISM-worthy acts. They've either won a FISM or placed high enough to participate in a worldwide championship of magic. These are the best of the best. The acts that we're bringing in are the best of the best. You're just going to be blown away by the talent that we've got signed up.
And so youth will really appreciate that then also. And I believe there will be youth competitions, I guess, where they can come in and compete.
There will be some, and there'll also be one of the staples of every SAM convention is the Stars of Magic show. And we didn't want to get rid of that. So.
And those are youth under 18?
Those are youth I think they're 17 and under, yes. Okay. And we've had some amazing acts perform on that stage before. Kayla Drescher, Trig Watson,
and others.
I can see her face. Oh, she's in Las Vegas now. Jen Kramer.
Oh, Jen Kramer.
And some guy named Matt Franco, who is also in Vegas now.
Yeah.
All of these were formerly Stars of Tomorrow. Their first big show was the Stars of Tomorrow
With
show.
the SAM.
So we will be having the Stars of Tomorrow show too. Okay. And
so there are a lot of things for the youth at this convention, and also for parents to encourage your kids to kind of get ready for this.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Magic is a great way to promote social emotional learning, and it's a great way to build confidence. It's a great way to just give your kids something that's their own. A few years ago, one of our first years teaching magic, we had this girl in the class, and she had so much stage presence and everything, and she was just adorable. She was so great, and she was about 10 years old. And the father came up afterwards, and he says, "I have to thank you for what you've done this past week." Mm-hmm. I said, "Oh no, your daughter was amazing." She said, "No, you don't understand. My daughter has a twin sister. And they have always been involved in gymnastics, and they were
competitive with each other,
competitive and champions. And then this one daughter developed a heart problem, and cannot compete anymore. And she's moped around for about a year because she didn't have anything anymore. And her sister is still competing in gymnastics. And Tracy, that's the little girl's name, she doesn't have anything. You have given her something that is hers, that she can perform, and it's not going to be detrimental to her health. And she loves it so much. And
it's great.
So yeah, it's magic. Magic is a great gift for kids, and we want to make sure that the kids enjoy this and are part of this and have their own special route to becoming.
So just like this is the pathway for Italy, you have to go through Texas in order to compete. Same thing here. This is a pathway for youth to become a better magician by attending the online, or not online, but the actual convention here as well.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Scott. It didn't necessarily have to be advancing into magic. My daughter is into theater, and she understands that the performing arts are performing arts, and get your chops in one, it translates to the other.
That's a good point.
That's right. And most of all, it's fun, because that's the first rule of magic, to have fun. Scott, we ran out of time again.
We have. It's been 13 minutes, and that's because we want to keep this brief, and also it's based upon Assembly 13, who is the host of the Magic Texas for the TOM this next year. So, and until next week,
I'm Dal Sanders.
I'm Derrel Allen.
And I'm Scott Wells. Bye-bye, y'all.